Hey, it's Kate Stillman with The Simple Detox. I've been teaching detox for over 20 years, and I wanted to make a quick video on microbiome diet for detox because I know so many people now are aware that their microbiome is depleted, they have loss of microbial diversity, they have chronic inflammation, they have bloat, constipation, or hyperacidity. So when we look at this from a detox perspective, I'm just going to talk about, first of all, like the most important thing. And those of you going into the Simple Detox, you'll learn this in the very first lessons. So this is a thermos and it's got hot water with fennel seeds. So microbiome diet for detox, it literally starts with intermittent fasting and sipping hot water. Because this is honestly, before you do anything fancy, this is the most basic way. It's like seriously the most effective way to give your microbiome a major boost is fasting and sipping hot water. If you're in detox, you sip hot water at least a quarter cup every 20 minutes. From time you get up till the time you go to sleep. So your microbiome gets super hydrated. And the spices, the different types of spices, I use fennel seeds, you might use cumin or fennel, cardamom, you might mix a few different things together. Those different seeds will actually stimulate healthier microbiome. All right, now, other foods for microbiome with detox. Khichdi is a basic staple, and in microbiome diet, beans are the staple. They're this resistant starch is what it's called, and it's resistant because the body doesn't break it down in the stomach. It doesn't get broken down until the microbes hit it in the colon. So making khichdi, having some just basics of buying literally a ton of split mung beans, maybe some basmati rice, having plenty of turmeric powder, having fresh spices, having ghee, clarified butter or oil, and we'll put a link to the khichdi recipe in there. So I like to have, this is like mung bean soup or khichdi. I like to make a pot every day for my detox. And if I'm trying to put on weight, I might make it with chicken stock and I might use 2 to 3 times the amount of ghee is in the recipe. If I'm just trying to maintain or increase my body weight. If I'm trying to decrease my body weight, I'm gonna use less grains, more beans, less fat, more spice. Those are just general rules of thumb. Now, along with that, with microbiome diet for detox, we want to increase more fermented foods. So I find fermented foods are just, there's not that, I mean, they're making a huge comeback. So yay to that, but they're still not often part of people's like normal daily, what they're eating. So if you are more vata or kapha, you might increase like kimchi. If you're more pitta, having some sauerkraut. So you might have like your mung bean soup and you might have a few like almond crackers or some pumpkin seeds or some sprouted almonds. Where's my sprouted almonds? Some sprouted almonds, right? And then you might have some pickled vegetables, some sauerkraut or some pickled squash or some kimchi or some pickled garlic or some fresh olives. And then you're bringing some of that probiotic, meaning the different microbes back into your diet. And you might put a little bit of yogurt on top, whether you're vegan yogurt or cow milk yogurt or goat milk yogurt, as long as it's raw and it has living microbes in it, it's going to be probiotic, and you can put some of that on your mung bean soup. And literally you can eat that every day for 21 days and your body will just naturally detox. It can be so simple. I tend to use one pot, makes it a little bit easier and faster to cook the beans. But it's honestly just that simple as far as microbiome diet and detox with Ayurveda.